Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now at the plate, Zach Cozart comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Zimmer. One away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Desmond is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Paul.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So no. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. And you guys on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
They have to be hoping for more out of Billy Burns. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. He and Desmond becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Galvis takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this Here's Khris Davis now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
Now at the plate, Bartolo Montes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chapman over to his right. 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Marwin Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Up next for the Rays, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Russell behind 0-2. Russell stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kurt Suzuki. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And that misses, ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Two balls and a strike now. Cabrera is off at first with two away. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 7 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Luna is there. One pitch, one out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Gloved by Russell. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Liner toward right center. Gonzalez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Bradley Zimmer, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. The pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Minor has his target. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here's another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Digging in to try it again, Khris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Murphy is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Shoots this one over to first. Luna ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Catches the corner, got him looking. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded by Galvis. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's Addison Russell. First time up, he went down looking. Minor gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Murphy has got it, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Bartolo Montes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bartolo Montes.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Desmond has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Freddie Galvis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Stepping into the box, Trey Luna. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 20.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Suzuki, once an Atlanta Brave, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hit in the air to right field. Burns is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Zimmer going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. But they digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Burns stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another shot now as Dribble Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cabrera.
Minor sets. First pitch on the way. There's a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon going back at the track. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hernandez is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 14.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 13 for him on the year. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting. Catcher. Bartolo Montes.
Into the box now. Bartolo Montes. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Leading off the inning, Trey Luna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Kurt Suzuki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 fouled off. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Justin Grimm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Chasing after it is Burns. And no one will get this one. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Khris Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career line against Grimm. He's 1 for 4. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Michael Givens was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Galvis, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cesar Hernandez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Basil Johnson will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 12, Basil Johnson.
0-2. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is.
There is downtown Tampa at night as we welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Felipe Sanchez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Zimmer is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped up. Gonzalez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. First baseman.
Riding in once again, Trey Luna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Minor earned his 5th win of the year. Steven Strasburg takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Minor. His record is now 5-1. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. His record is now 5-5.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Enes Esparza smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Red Sox downed the Mariners 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they blew out the Jays 8-1. Cody Bellinger had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Orioles downed the Braves 11-6. The A's picked up 14 hits in total as they dismantled the White Sox 10-3. The Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-3. Jason Hayward launched 2 balls into the seats as the Rangers pushed past the Twins 6-1. The Astros launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-5. Clayton Kershaw tossed a dominating complete game shutout, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 3-0. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. The Cubbies picked up 14 hits in total as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. The St. Louis Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. Joe Blanton collected his 5th win in relief as the Rockies defeated Miami 6-3. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 6-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.